That's till 2020 at the clerk's convention or whatever. Yeah. I got a weird question about whether, from experience growing up, is it were we still very All right, are you ready to get started? Good morning. How are you? I'm good. All right, good morning, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. We have a full agenda this morning. But before we get to our agenda where we'll be voting, thank you, Commissioner. We have a few items at the top of COW that we're going to start with today. So the first one is I'm going to turn to our city manager. He has a couple personnel announcements to make. And then we have a guest here to speak. Carlos, I see. Where's Carlos? Carlos is here. Carlos Sanchez. He's going to talk to us about the Grand Rapids Housing Commission. And then we have a presentation about the Neighborhood Summit. And then we'll get to our agenda after that. So I'll turn to City Manager.
Thank you, Mayor. It is truly with profound sadness and jealousy that I'd like to honor Scott Buer today on the announcement of his retirement. And so will all of you join me in a round of applause for Scott? Scott, and those of you who have heard me reminisce ad nauseum about our recent history, in each one of the stories, I make the lead heroic character, Scott Buer, because he was. Scott, by his own admission, will tell you there are better accountants than him, but I'm telling you there's nobody, I don't think, in the world who's a better problem solver than Scott Buer. And this organization is going to miss him deeply. And I think it's a good darn thing that we got our house in order before he decided to retire. Otherwise, we might not have made it. So thank you very much, Scott. We very much appreciate your service. Now on to maybe a little bit happier news. You hardly wait until the body's cold before you fill the seat. So I'd also like to announce that I will be placing on acting assignment to replace Scott upon him leaving as the acting Chief Financial Officer, Jeff Dode. Jeff, will you please stand up? And also, effective immediately, I'd like to place on acting assignment Jennifer Woodard. Jennifer, will you please stand up? Jennifer will be on acting assignment as our new income tax administrator. She has been fulfilling that role without compensation, I might point out, for several months now and doing a magnificent job. And it's time that we catch up and pay her for what she's doing. Yes. Jennifer, thank you for agreeing to take this assignment as well. I appreciate it. So thank you, Mayor.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, City Manager. Scott, you will be missed. Thank you for your service. Yeah. We have what, another month to talk about how great Scott is?
Yeah.
All right, good. So, all right. Thanks, Scott. All right, so next I'm going to invite up Carlos Sanchez to share with us some information about the Grand Rapids Housing Commission, give us an update. We asked for this a while ago, especially in light of all the work we're doing around affordable housing. We thought it was imperative that we start talking about the role of the Grand Rapids Housing Commission and then also think through maybe opportunities to work more closely in the future as we try to tackle our affordable housing problem in the city. So Carlos, thank you for being here, and I know several board members are here as well, so we should probably ask them to stand up and thank them for their service.
We have board members, Bobby, Betty, and Monica. And I also have board members of our nonprofit, Ransom, Chuck, and Jerry Harima is the president of the Mount Mercy Housing Corporation.
Great.
Why don't you guys stand? And Vic's back there too. He's on our one of our corporations as well.
I saw Vic back there. Good to have you here.
Got to tap into some.
Thank you again, everyone, for your service. Appreciate it.
And I also have my staff here so I'm basically going to give them all the kudos for everything we've done here. So if they could stand as well. So I'm going to try to get through these slides real quick, but these presentations what we've been using at our public hearings to do our agency plan. So some of you might be familiar because you have toured my developments, but I'm going to try to put it all together in a way that kind of explains what the Housing Commission. This is our mission statement, and it's been our mission statement for a long, long time. But as you can see, not only we try to look for affordable housing opportunities, but for disabled and senior citizens. We try to do it in a fiscally sound, and we support families, neighborhoods, and economic self-sufficiency. We celebrated last year our 50th anniversary. We were established in 1966, and here's it's a 5-member board appointed by a city manager and approved by the city commission. We were created under a state law called Public Act 18, which provided municipalities